Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Rejuvenating text 13, text 14 and text 15 of chapter 3. Krishna is the source of all incarnations of first canto creation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 13. Ashtame Meru Devyam tu Nabher Jata Urukramaha Darshayana Vartama Dhiranam Sarvashrama Namaskritam. The eighth incarnation was King Rishabh, son of King Nabhi and his wife Meru Devi. In this incarnation, the Lord showed the path of perfection which is followed by those who have fully controlled their senses and who are honored by all orders of life. The society of human beings is naturally divided into 8 by orders and statuses of life, the 4 divisions of occupation and 4 divisions of cultural advancement. The intelligent class, the administrative class, the productive class and the laborer class are the 4 divisions of occupation, and the student life, the householder's life, the retired life and the renounced life are the 4 statuses of cultural advancement towards the path of spiritual realization. Out of these, the renounced order of life or the order of sannyas is considered the highest of all, and a sannyasi is constitutionally the spiritual master for all the orders and divisions. In the sannyas order also, there are 4 stages of upliftment toward perfection. These stages are called Kuthi Chakka, Bahudaka, Parivrajaka-charya and Paramhansa. The Paramhansa stage of life is the highest stage of perfection. This order of life is respected by all others. Maharaj Rishabh, the son of King Nabhi and Meru Devi, was an incarnation of the Lord, and he instructed his sons to follow the path of perfection by tapasya, which sanctifies one's existence and enables one to attain the stage of spiritual happiness which is eternal and ever increasing. Every living being is searching after happiness, but no one knows where eternal and unlimited happiness is obtainable. Foolish men seek after material sense pleasure as a substitute for real happiness, but such foolish men forget that temporary so-called happiness derived from sense pleasures is also enjoyed by the dogs and hogs. No animal, bird or beast is bereft of this sense pleasure. In every species of life, including the human form of life, such happiness is immensely obtainable. The human form of life, however, is not meant for such cheap happiness. The human life is meant for attaining eternal and unlimited happiness by spiritual realization. This spiritual realization is obtained by tapasya, or undergoing voluntarily the path of penance and abstinence from material pleasure. Those who have been trained for abstinence in material pleasures are called dhira, or men undisturbed by the senses. Only these dhiras can accept the orders of sannyas, and they can gradually rise to the status of the Paramhansa, which is adored by all members of society. King Rishabh propagated this mission, and at the last stage, he became completely aloof from the material bodily needs, which is a rare stage, not to be imitated by foolish men, but to be worshipped by all. Text 14. Rushi Bhiraya Chito Bheje Navamama Parthivam Vapuha Dugdhe Mamoshadhira Vipraste Nayam Sa Ushattamaha. O Brahmanas, in the 9th incarnation, the Lord, prayed for by sages, accepted the body of a king, Prathu, who cultivated the land to yield various produces, and for that reason the earth was beautiful and attractive. Before the advent of King Prathu, there was great havoc of maladministration during the vicious life of the previous king, the father of Maharaj Prathu. The intelligent class of men, namely the sages and the Brahmanas, not only prayed for the Lord to come down, but also dethroned the previous king. It is the duty of the king to be pious and thus look after the all-around welfare of the citizens. Whenever there is some negligence on the part of the king in discharging his duty, the intelligent class of men must dethrone him. The intelligent class of men, however, do not occupy the royal throne because they have much more important duties for the welfare of the public. Instead of occupying the royal throne, they prayed for the incarnation of the Lord, and the Lord came as Maharaj Prathu. Real intelligent men or qualified Brahmanas never aspire for political posts. Maharaj Prathu excavated various produces from the earth, and thus not only did the citizens become happy to have such a good king, but the complete site of the earth also became beautiful and attractive. Text 15. Rupam sa jaggruhe matasyam chakshu shodadhi samaplave navyaropya mahi mayam pada vaivasvatam manum. When there was a complete inundation after the period of the Chakshusha Manu and the whole world was deep within water, the Lord accepted the form of a fish and protected Vaivasvat Manu, keeping him up on a boat. According to Shripad Sridhara Swami, the original commentator on the Bhagavatam, there is not always a devastation after the change of every Manu. And yet this inundation after the period of Chakshusha Manu took place in order to show some wonders to Satyavrata. But Shri Jiva Goswami has given definite proofs from authoritative scriptures like Vishnu Dharmottara, Markandeya Puran, Hari Vansha, etc. that there is always a devastation after the end of each and every Manu. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti has also supported Srila Jiva Goswami, and Shri Chakravarti has also quoted from Bhagavata Amrut about this inundation after each Manu. Apart from this, the Lord, in order to show special favor to Satyavrata, a devotee of the Lord, in this particular period, incarnated himself. Hare Krishna.